Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Melanie the Mystic Tarot and more. Thank you guys so much for being here. Um, I just want to say that I appreciate everyone that is sending me love and showing me support by subscribing, liking my videos, watching my videos all the way through. You can watch the ads or at least watch one ad per video. That helps support me. You can share this video. That helps support me. But I just am really glad you guys are here. I'm glad that we're building this whole family together. This is our soul tribe. We are soul family. And I'm just glad you guys are here. So, today I pulled, again, from my Avalon Oracle deck, the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle deck. And then, sorry, oh, man, I've been working out really hard because I am only 50 pounds away from my goal weight, and it's been a long road because I kind of got a lot of shape there and gained a bunch of weight, and I'm right at the end now, and I'm super excited. So I'm like hitting extra hard. I like to walk. I'm a walker, so I try to walk at least 2.5 miles a day, sometimes 5 miles a day if I do it twice. So I'm really sore, but it's good. It's starting to feel good now. You know how when you exercise and it hurts at first and it feels good? But anyways, I might yawn a little bit because I'm like exhausted. It's 6 o'clock now, so anyways, please guys, don't forget to remember that when I'm conducting these readings, I am tapping into past energies, present energies, and future energies of things that have not happened for you yet. So please keep that in mind. Also, these are general readings, so because it's not a personal reading just for you, every single thing I say might not resonate with you. That doesn't mean it's not your reading. Take what does resonate for you, and the rest is for someone else, okay? There's no gender for the most part. We all have masculine and feminine energies, so it could be a boy or a girl. If I say, because sometimes I will be like, oh, Spirit's saying this is a guy, or Spirit's saying this is a girl. I mean, you're like, no, there's no way. I know my person is the opposite. Well, you know your person better than me, okay? Also, these readings are timeless. They can apply to you whenever you are seeing this, no matter how old the reading is when you come across it, all right? And just reverse the roles for me if needed. If you're in the reading, but I'm not like addressing you as the main person, switch the roles. Definitely cross watchers are always welcome. I oftentimes tap into multiple people in my readings, and anyone I'm tapping into has the right to be here watching. If I trigger anyone, sorry, not sorry. Triggers is what helps us grow and heal, okay? So being triggered is an important part of our healing journey here, all right? And what else was I going to say that I was just thinking of while I was rambling on? Oh, follow me on my other platforms. I always put in the description box below for anyone that's interested in following me elsewhere. The information, they're not links yet, but it's the information that you need to type exactly into your search bar to find my specific accounts. I have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, okay? So, I'm going to pull from my Learner's Tarot to go deeper into these, but you guys got forgiveness, wealth. Nice. That's great because I've been tapping a lot into lately. You guys, a lot of you guys that have like big wealth coming in, lots of abundance coming in, financial blessings, All right, we got the Merlin card has come out again. This is all about alchemy, justice, and balance. So that's a really great card to come out after the wealth card for sure. Oops, I had those over too far. There we go. All right, and then last but not least, we got communication. All right, so let's see. I just need to grab a drink of water. I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm doing fantastic. For anyone that cares or listens to me when I talk about other things outside of the reading that are going on with me, you know that I got my tooth pulled a few days back. Today's day 6 since I had my baby tooth pulled that I've had with me my whole life. I can't, I can believe it, but I can't believe it. I'm so lucky and blessed. It's healing up very nicely and quickly, I might add. I'm already back to walking pretty hard and heavy. Like I said, you're not supposed to exercise heavily when you get a tooth pulled and because of the blood clot and stuff like that. But I'm already back up and running like normal. Just can't eat like really crunchy foods and stuff yet. Not that I can't, just that I'm afraid to. I don't want to like, you know, hurt anything or whatever. But I'm feeling like myself again today. Today's the first day I'm not having any more pain or anything. And I gotta say, when he hit me with the needle and the Novocaine 4 times in my cheek, he went up into the upper part of my cheek under my eye really far on the one. And it felt like the inside of my face was bruised. Oh man. Woof. I've only been to the dentist for 2 major things in my whole life. This tooth pulled and I had 1 root canal. A long time ago. So for any of you that have had to go to the dentist multiple times, I am so sorry that you had to go through that multiple times, because it's not a fun experience, but feeling like myself today. All right. So before I hop in the little book thingy here to see if there's anything else I'm picking up on, I'm going to intuitively talk about what I'm seeing here, okay? And basically, what I'm seeing is you need to forgive someone and or yourself, okay? Or maybe both. Maybe there's someone that you're holding onto a grudge about because they did something to you. And so you're holding on to this grudge concerning this person. And Spirit is asking that you please, please, please address this by finally releasing and letting whatever this is go, okay? Also, please forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made, and forgive yourself for the wrong choices that you made, because I'm going to tell you right now, in order to become successful, and some of the most successful people in the world will tell you this, you have to have many failures to be successful. All right. And also, those failures that you experience is what teaches you and helps you grow and expand so that you can become successful by doing it the correct way after making the mistakes and learning from them. Right. So, just, you know, putting that out there. But yeah, there's someone or something here you guys need to forgive, and definitely you need to forgive yourself for, you know, making mistakes, because no one is perfect and we all make mistakes, okay? But whatever this is that you're holding on to, whoever or whatever that you need to forgive here, it's the last factor holding you back from receiving your full blessings of wealth that are trying to come in for you. Okay, but I'm getting, with this wealth card coming out, this is a huge blessing for you guys, and it is pure wealth, money, financial upgrades. All right, big, big, big time. This could be a huge job offer with lots of money attached to it, or a huge promotion at work with lots of money attached to it, or maybe you have your own business and it's getting ready to take off like you wouldn't believe. Okay, whatever this is for you specifically, it is concerning money, wealth, abundance, prosperity. All right. Now, you guys are coming out as the Merlin, and this is extremely amazing. All right. And it's funny because this is only the third time this Merlin card has come out of this deck for me, and I've had this deck for a while. And it came out for a friend of mine while I was doing a psychic fair, and he was really excited that he got this card, and I was excited for him because he to me is like a real life Merlin, so it was pretty cool that he got it. But also, this card just came out again for the second time the other day when I was recording a reading for either YouTube or TikTok. So if you follow me on both, you know, go find it and check it out. It's from just the last couple of days. But you guys are Merlin, okay? And just in case, for anyone that might not know, who the hell is Merlin, okay? I'm sure most people know, right? But for anyone that doesn't, Merlin is a wizard. And I know for sure that he is a fictional cartoon wizard, but I don't know if the idea of Merlin was taken from an actual real person in history at some point in time. I want to say yes, but I'm not for sure. So don't quote me on that. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. Let everyone else know in the comments if you have some information about if Merlin the wizard was a real person in history at some point, because that's, you know, interesting. But definitely he was a fictional cartoon character in my favorite movie when I was a little kid, little cartoon movie. I don't know if it was Disney, probably, but it's called The Sword in the Stone, and Merlin is in that movie. And you know, he's a wizard. It's really cute. I'm sure a lot of you know what that movie is, but anyway, you guys are like a real life Merlin, okay? Meaning you're like this magician, but more. You're more like a wizard, a sorceress, okay? You are so magical, and your energy is so magical that you embody. It makes you come off like this wizard or sorceress to other people around you. Like, people look at you and they may not say this to you because I feel like you intimidate people, okay? People are very intimidated by you and this wizard, sorceress like energy that you carry, all right? It's extremely intimidating. And because people are unsure of how powerful are they, and where do they get their power from, and what do they do with their power, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are thinking about you, and that's why they're intimidated, because you're very mysterious, okay? I feel like Merlin would be like a mysterious kind of character, being a wizard, sorceress type of person, that can, like, you know, make magic happen and things like that. So that to me is a mysterious kind of energy, and you guys really embody this mysteriousness about you, and it makes people around you really curious about you on like a deeper level. You know what I mean? But it's like really there is something really magical about your energy that people can feel. It's just crazy. And you're an alchemist. You're able to transmute negative energies into positive ones. You're some kind of like healer, and you help people around you find balance within themselves just by speaking with them, even just by listening to others speak sometimes. Like, you're a really good listener. See how Merlin is sitting in this chair, and it looks like he's looking right at you, and he's just quietly letting you speak. He's letting you be heard, okay? And that's what I feel like you guys do. You guys help bring justice to people around you that feel like they've been wronged, betrayed, backstabbed. And when they are around you, they'll confess these things to you that happened to them. And you just sit and calmly listen. You don't place judgment upon anyone for anything that they've been through or are experiencing. And it makes these people feel like they're being heard. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, a big part of being a healer is allowing people to be heard, making people feel like they've been heard. That is extremely healing for anyone. All right. It really, really is. And you are someone that is able to provide that type of healing to those around you. And people, whether they realize or not that you're helping them heal, they just know that they really like you and they really like being around you and your energy, because something about you makes them feel better about themselves. Okay, so that's really amazing, you guys. And also too, with the communication card, and I gotta say too, I haven't used this deck a whole bunch, but there's like higher ranking cards and then lower ranking cards in the deck, and these are all four of the higher ranking cards in this deck. So to me, that means you guys are leveling up yet again. You're completely on point with yourself and your intuition. You're on the right path, because if this was the tarot, this would be all major arcanas then, which would be saying you're on the right path. You're mixed up in the middle of some kind of like destiny or fate that is like being laid out before you here. All right, like you're living out your purpose and its destiny and fate. Okay, and with this communication card, it's like whatever this forgiveness is, you need to communicate it. All right. Now, if this is concerning someone from your past that you have blocked or you are in no contact with for any reason, okay, and or it is unsafe for you to communicate with this person, okay, like a crazy ex or whatever, just for an example, do not directly communicate with this person and tell them you forgive them, okay? No, don't do that. What you need to do in that case is write it down on a piece of paper, okay? Dear so-and-so, I forgive you for all the bullshit you did to me. Fuck off. Peace out. Signed, you. Okay, and you could write out the whole scenario of what that person did to you and what you're forgiving them for. All right, because that's you releasing to the universe by writing it down on paper. You're getting it out of you because it's coming through you, through the pen, into the paper. So if you imagine that you're giving it away to the paper, and then when you're done writing it out, read it out loud one time, fold it up, okay, several times, fold it up. Doesn't matter how you do it, however you feel called or however you want to fold it up. And then burn it, okay? Burn it outside somewhere and just let the ashes all blow away, all right? And or the ashes, if they don't like blow away, like if it's not windy or something, just kind of like stamp them down into the earth. If you really want to go that extra mile, you can bury the ashes into the earth as well. Okay, that's up to you, however you feel like you need to do that, or whatever feels right for you. Okay, if I didn't mention some way that you're like, ooh, she's right, I'm going to write it down, I'm going to burn it, but then I'm going to do this with the ashes, whatever feels right to you, okay? But that's just a little ritual that you can do to release what you need to release and forgive that person from a distance. Because what you're doing is you're forgiving them from your end. You don't need to per se say it right to their face, especially if it puts you in danger or something. or if it puts you in a position that you do not feel comfortable being in. All right. All that matters is you know that you forgave that person. Okay. And then please forgive yourself. Okay. I have to remember to forgive myself a lot for making mistakes because I am a crazy Virgo and I set unrealistic expectations for myself and others around me. And I constantly have to check myself on that because you can't set unrealistic expectations on other people. You can't set expectations on other people at all because they're not you. And they're not going to do it how you wanted it done because they're not you. And so you can't expect people to do things how you would do it because they're not you and that's not how that works. You know what I mean? And it's something I've struggled with my whole life, putting expectations on others. And, you know, as I continue to get older and stuff, I just realize more and more that it's a bigger letdown when you do put expectations on others, right? So maybe that is something some of you need to work on or address more regularly, that you're letting your own self down by putting unrealistic expectations on others that you know they're not going to be able to live up to per your expectations, right? Also, too, if you have perfectionism, please forgive yourself for not always being perfect because no one is perfect and it's okay to make mistakes. Spirit said, say that again. It is okay to make mistakes. All right, you guys. So I'm just going to quickly leaf through the book and see if there's anything else I'm picking up. I'm not going to read it all this time. So forgiveness is 49. Almost all the way at the end. Oh, close, but not quite. How many cards is there? 52 in this deck. All right, so... yeah, like I said, this is talking about there's some kind of unresolved resentment that you're holding on to, anger. It could have stemmed from some kind of fight, argument, disagreement you had with someone else. Or again, it could have to do with some kind of betrayal, heartbreak, something like that. But yeah, you can't hold on to anger over someone else's behavior. Because it will just stay with you and become this annoyance within you that you hold on to, and it will weigh you down and hold you back and all kinds of stuff because what you're holding on to is like a massive negative energy that was created from whatever this is you need to forgive. All right, because when we go through negative experiences, it creates this like ball of negative energy. Like what spirit is showing me is I'm seeing a picture in my mind of this. It looks like a little black rain cloud, and it's just this little black rain cloud, and it's just sitting there, and it's like moving, and you know, there's lots of movement within it. It's all the negative energies in there twirling and swirling around. And it's really powerful, even though it's really small, because the smallest bit of negativity can be extremely powerful, right? And can take a huge toll on us. So whatever you're holding on to, over time, that little cloud of negativity grows and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And so the longer you hold on to a resentment or whatever this is you need to forgive, the bigger that negative blob of energy becomes within you because you're holding on to it. So it's within you. Okay. And man, let me just say, it is liberating to forgive people from a distance. I have forgiven several of my exes and other people too from my past that have done me really dirty and hurt me really bad in really dark ways. And I forgave them from a distance because it's not safe for me to forgive them in person. And some of them don't deserve for an apology or anything like that. This isn't an apology, okay? So if you guys are like, well, so and so in my energy that I'm dealing with doesn't deserve an apology, this is not an apology. This is you forgiving what happened so you can release it and move forwards, okay? So let's see what wealth is talking about. Number 34. Yeah, like I was saying, it's definitely all about abundance, success, achievements, completing goals, or completing a one big goal you've been working on, or reaching a new level within a goal that you've been working on. This is talking about like real riches coming into you, very tangible results coming your way. This is money, material items, all kinds of things that you're going to gain here having to do with abundance. Okay, so this is interesting. This is saying, remember that wealth includes sharing. So, this is a reminder to get this card in your reading that you need to give something away to help another. So, you know, as you guys are coming into some kind of large kind of wealth here, where like the more money you start to attain here, the more you need to remember that there are other people out there that need help, that are in a bad way, that need charity, things like that. So always remember, the more money comes in, you know, don't forget to donate to the charity down the street, or go to the nearest by homeless shelter and donate a little bit of something. And you don't even have to give like large amounts of money. You can, but you can donate other material things too. Like you go to the what's it called, the food pantry nearest by, and donate a whole bunch of boxes of canned foods, and you did a really great thing there. You know, things like that. Just always remember to stay humble no matter how much wealth comes in for you here, because I'm getting it's going to be a lot. And Spirit is just saying, don't let the money change you for the bad. Don't let all of this wealth make you an ugly person on the inside by making you greedy and selfish and things like that, okay? Allow this wealth to not change you, but help you bless more people around you and in your community, okay? Let's see what Merlin is talking about. Oh, nice. It immediately starts out by saying Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy, and is both a magician and a high priest mixed together. He is the masculine keeper of magic and has the ability to turn iron ore into gold. Okay, so you guys, everything you touches turns to gold from this point on, or this is already kicked in for you just recently, but you're going through this huge change or transformation or spiritual awakening, or coming out of some dark night of the soul or something like that. And it is causing you to have this amazing, like good luck kind of energy to you, where everything you touch is turned to gold. Everything you create is successful. Every goal you set for yourself, you achieve. Okay, like whoever you are, you're a big time go getter here. And I'm hearing whatever you're working on, doing, creating, you are definitely on the right track. Yeah, it's like you guys are being initiated in further to the alchemist that you are. You're learning more and gaining more knowledge about being an alchemist, about being a magician and a high priestess. You're getting opened up to more sacred knowledge and wisdom as well. Not to mention, you're super magical and people around you know it and they can feel it. Yeah, this says you have everything you need to move forward from this point. So maybe someone needed to hear that. Maybe some of you might be holding back on a little something that you know that you want to create, do, or work on to put out there towards whatever this is for you. But that's like bringing in the wealth, but you're holding back because maybe your perfectionism makes you feel like you're not ready to move forwards, and so you hold yourself back and things like that. Spirit is saying stop holding yourself back. You have everything you need. You have all the knowledge and wisdom at your fingertips right now that you need as well, and you are more than ready to move forwards and level up to the next level here. All right, and let's see what communication is talking about. Number 41. Okay, so Spirit's saying read this first paragraph. It says, are you clear and straightforward when you communicate with others? Do you have difficulty asking for what you need? This card is a reminder of many things related to how you speak to the world and how it speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all communications between yourself and others in life. So I feel like what this is saying is you need to make sure that you are very clear about exactly what it is you're trying to say and communicate when you are communicating with others. All right? No beating around the bush. No, like, say, you know, you got to set some boundaries for yourself with someone for some reason because it is energetically hurting you in a way, so you have to set these boundaries with this person. Be honest about what is going on and what you're feeling, because honesty is always the best option. All right, when you beat around the bush, people are unclear about what it is you're trying to communicate, and then you will not get the outcome that you're after. So the whole communication process you just went through was like for nothing, right? And then you'll have to go back and do it again. Why do it twice? Just do it right the first time, I'm hearing. So you guys might be going through a little bit of a life lesson here where you're going to have to be able to communicate openly what you mean and say what you mean to people around you, and not worry about upsetting or hurting anyone, or people being mad at you or not liking what you had to say. Or if you have to tell someone no, so what? Tell them no. And if they have a problem with it and they freak out because you told them no, that is a form of manipulation. Like, everyone has the right to say no. Like, say your coworker at work is like, oh my God, I have this really important event that I have to attend, and they didn't give me that day off of work, and I really, really would appreciate if you could cover that shift for me. And you're like, ooh, that's my mom's birthday that day, and I have to go to her party. And then the person gets all pissed off at you like you're some asshole because you said no. And it's like, hey, it wasn't your shift to begin with, so how dare them even get mad at you, right? And that's just an example. But yeah, because there's people like that out there, and I'm sorry, but ew, no. Okay, no. We all have the right to say no, and you shouldn't even have to give an excuse and why you're saying no. But people are just, you know what I mean? So just remember that, and just be very clear in everything that you are communicating to people around you at this time, especially. All right, I'm not really getting anything else there. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull a clarifier for each of the 4 of these to go a little bit deeper about what these mean, okay, for you guys. Can you guys see me? Let me scoot up some. There we go. Not too much longer, you guys. I'm going to start doing some videos where I'm actually on camera and you guys can see me. I'm excited to like switch it up a little bit and all of that. So Spirit, give me a clarifier for forgiveness. This one? Oh, look at that. Communication on the back of the deck. So you guys got 2 cards out here talking about communication with this 8 of Wands on the back of the deck. Wow. I can't make it up, you guys. This is the 9 of Wands coming out to clarify forgiveness. And what I feel like this is saying is whatever this is that you're holding on to here, this grudge, this anger, this hatred, whatever this is, it's been this ongoing battle for you, okay? And it makes you feel, whether you realize it or not, it makes you feel fatigued, drained of your energy, all right? You're holding yourself in this stuck position here by not letting go and forgiving whatever or whoever this is. And once you do, though, this card is also saying that you will then reach levels of success in your life that you could only dream of, I'm hearing Spirit say. Also, this is going to open up your courage that much more. It's going to strengthen that backbone of yours. You're going to have so much more. It's going to be so much easier for you to set proper boundaries for yourself. Also, too, once you forgive and release this, you'll be able to learn from that past experience, and it will help you gather your strength up, I'm hearing, okay? So, thank you, Spirit. Let's see. We'll do a couple big shuffles and then But Spirit, give us a clarifier for the wealth card, please. Clarifier for wealth. All right, this one wanted to jump out. Let's see what's on the back of the deck. Oh, look at this. Back of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, talking about clarifying the wealth card here with the 2 of Wands. So this 9 of Pentacles is telling me that you're moving into an even more independent energy. And I'm not saying you weren't independent before, but you're about to become that much more independent because you're about to be financially independent, where you're going to make so much money for yourself that you will be able to pay for everything and then some, and you won't need any kind of help from anyone. Or if you have like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you'll be able to pay for everything and they can just keep their money and do whatever with it. Like, it's going to be like that, okay? You're going to be extremely successful, financially stable, a lot of security coming in for you, having to do with money, abundance, and material things. And we all know that part of living, I don't want to say that money makes is part of happiness, but it kind of is, because for some of us, like me, I like having a roof over my head. I like having a bed to sleep in. I like having air conditioning in the summertime. You know, I like going on vacations. I like eating and being able to drive places, putting gas in my car. You know, all of that costs money. Everything costs money, right? And everything is so much more expensive nowadays too. And I'm hearing none of that is going to be an issue for you guys anymore at all. All right. Like 9 times over here, because this is the 9 of Pentacles. So that's really amazing. Something to hear, like you'll be extra rewarded with more wealth on top of wealth once you forgive and release whatever this is, whoever this is. Okay, because Spirit recognizes all the hard work that you've already put into everything in your life. And it's time for you to start collecting now. Like, it's been nothing but hard work and more hard work and more hard work, I'm hearing. And it's time now for you guys to start collecting on this and gaining abundance. I'm also getting something too here. You guys may have some investments that are going to blow up for you, and others of you could have a business that's going to become a thriving business here very soon for you. That's for some others of you, but those messages aren't for all of you, okay? The rest of you, whatever it is that you're working on that's bringing in wealth or going to bring in wealth is what we're talking about here. Now, the 2 of Wands. Wow. So, having to do with your wealth coming in, you have a big choice you have to make. You have 2 paths to choose from, or 2 options here to choose from. I'm also getting to, this is something you've been working on for a long time. There's been a lot of planning that's been going into all of this. Okay, and Spirit is saying, when you choose between these 2 options that are going to lead you into the rest of this wealth, be very careful that, because what they're showing me is, I'm seeing that phrase, the grass is always greener on the other side. And what I'm getting from that is the grass is not always greener on the other side. So be careful in the decision that you make. You have to make a choice between 2 things, 2 people, 2 paths, all right? 2 job offers, 2 investments, whatever this is, okay? But it's 2 things that you have to choose between. It's going to be different for all of you. Be careful that you don't choose the shiny, pretty one over the right one, okay? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is something that you have been anticipating for quite some time. Yeah, and I'm getting something about deciding to stay or go. So for some of you, this could be like you're choosing between 2 people. Maybe you're going to leave someone to be with someone else. And you're deciding right now whether you should stay or go. Make the decision that's best for you. Don't make your decision based on others. Make your decision that's best for you, okay? And like for some of you, you might have to choose between 2 jobs, and you can't decide if you should stay or go, because if you take this other job offer, you have to quit the job that you're at now, and you're just on the fence about that. And so a lot of you are kind of like, you're waiting. See how this guy, he's like standing here and he's waiting. It's like you guys are waiting for a sign or something here to let you know that what you're choosing is correct. And basically what I'm getting here is you're going to have to detach from that. And don't look for signs. Trust your intuition, because Spirit is saying there is no signs that are going to come in about this choice, because it's your choice to make. All right. So there's, you know, Spirit can't send you signs to make the right choice, because it's your decision. You have the free will in making your choices, and you're the one that has to choose from these 2 options here. Okay, no one else, including Spirit, can choose this for you. So this could be like some kind of spiritual test or something for you guys, and Spirit wants to see if you choose the right thing. So they're not allowed to help you make the right choice because it's up to you to do it on your own. All right, so give us a clarifier for Merlin, please. Whoa, that's so many. There's something about, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, which is weird. So it's like maybe some of you are like, you used to live within poverty levels, and throughout your life or over a period of time, you went from poverty to Ace of Pentacles, having way more than you did when you were in poverty, and you've been happy with that currently, and Spirit's like, oh no, there is so much more of this Ace of Pentacles to come yet. Like, you only have gotten just 5 little pentacles here out of this gargantuan size Ace of Pentacle. Like, this Ace of Pentacle is like $1 million or more. Okay, $1 billion here in this one pentacle, and you only have been experiencing 5 pentacles out of this million, we'll say. And I feel like what's about to come in for you guys is so massive, you're not even going to believe it. And again, the Ace of Pentacles is a financial new beginning. Money, investments, savings, security, stability, major abundance through manifesting. So this is something you've been manifesting and working on very hard, I might add. And because it's clarifying the Merlin card, that tells me that you guys have been using like the magic within yourself and the power that you have as this sorcerer or wizard here, whether you're a man or a woman, to really fuel these manifestations for yourself and whatever this is you're creating money-wise. Also, too, you've been manifesting in new friendships, or they're getting ready to come in. This could be, you know, some kind of business partnership, or just like, you know, good friends and people around you that match your vibration, other successful people, because if you want to be really big time successful, you have to surround yourself with other big time successful people so that your energies match. All right, you don't want to go hang out with, like, you know, some loser down the street there that ain't got nothing going for him, don't got a job, don't got no money, always bumming off other people, always using everyone for what they can get. That's low vibrational. If you hang out with people like that, then you are not going to be big time successful. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys have been manifesting in better people and friendships around you at this time that are matching you and at the same level you're at, so it can help you rise up here. But also, too, there's going to be some kind of big celebration here, you guys, with this 3 of Cups as well. This is the celebrating something card. And what you're celebrating here soon is this big financial windfall coming in with you through this Ace of Pentacles. This hand is God giving you this huge blessing of all this money and abundance, wealth, security, stability. Okay? New beginning in whatever this is for you that brings in a lot of financial security, okay? New opportunities, new job, new business, whatever this is. And you guys are going to be celebrating, okay? And, wow, so that one got all of those. Now they're going to fall. And then also, too, the King of Swords came out. So whether you're a man or a woman, something here is the truth. You're going to find out some kind of truth, or you already can see the truth. Okay, yeah, because the 3rd eye symbol is standing out to me, and the King of Swords is someone that's very truthful, honest, upfront, okay? So it's like you're embodying the energy of this King of Swords. You're going to become very structured. You need to have some kind of routine. Success goes along with having routines. So if you don't have a routine, definitely get one going for yourself. You're extremely intelligent. You can be extremely rational when it's needed. You're also very logical when it's needed. You have a lot of power. You are about to be an authority figure. Okay, you're very strong, conservative, discerning. You can detach when it's necessary or when you need a break from everyone and everything. You're very cool, calm, and collected, honest, all right? But there is something that your third eye is opening up to receive some kind of truth for you surrounding all of this for you. All right, Spirit, so give us a clarifier for the communication card, please. One more. All right. Clarifier for communication, please. Look at. Okay, I heard Spirit say to pick this up. This was just on the back of the deck, and then I shuffled, and it landed. When it landed on the top, I heard Spirit say to grab this card, and this was just on the back of the deck right before I shuffled. So the Strength card is coming out. I would like one more, please, Spirit. One more to clarify communication. All right. Oh my gosh, look at this. Again, you're coming out again as the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that is on point financially, doing very well in life, becoming independently wealthy, or already is independently wealthy and growing, okay? And this is now the sacral chakra symbol is really standing out to me. So you guys might there I go, mixing up my words. You guys might need to do some sacral chakra work with yourself. Maybe you have a little blockages within there. Open it up a little bit more. Listen to some sacral chakra meditations or something. There's free ones on YouTube or whatever, but also you can pray to Archangel Metatron and ask him to please remove blockages from your sacral chakra or all of your chakras, however you want to do that. Make sure you thank him for helping you out when you ask him to do that. And your sacral chakra is right below your belly button. Okay, so directly below your belly button is where your sacral is located. Also, too, interestingly enough, this card that come out first here, the Strength card, it's got this orange, fiery orange background, and the sacral chakra is orange. Okay, it's related to the color orange. So, you guys got the Strength card and the Five of Cups, clarifying communication. So, whatever you need to communicate with whoever around you, okay, because I'm getting it's more than one person that you're going to have to communicate with in different ways for different reasons. You need to gather up your inner strength, but you also need to know that you are this Strength card, and that's why it's coming out in your reading. Okay, you have the inner strength it takes. You are courageous and brave. You are confident, and not only are you all of that, you're also compassionate. You have great control over your own self because you don't try to control others because you know that that's not possible. So you focus on what you can control, which is yourself. All right. And there's something been going on with you where you've been overcoming some self-doubts that you've been having. And You're learning to stay focused on you and what you're doing and what you're creating, and not focusing so much on other people around you and allowing distractions to throw you off track. All right. And I'm getting something about you are an influence over others. Maybe you're an influencer like myself here, you know, having this YouTube channel and my TikTok channel, sharing these readings makes me an influencer, because I am hopefully influencing other people to grow, heal, learn more, know more, be curious about themselves, you know, dive in the rabbit hole. That's influencing. Something about you, you influence other people around you. You have the gift of persuasion, but in a really good, positive way. Like, you know how, like, they say, if you're a really good salesman, you could sell, oh gosh, I don't know the freaking saying. I'm bad with these old ass sayings because I don't know them. But, like, you could sell, I can't even think of anything. You could sell someone something they just totally don't even need. Okay, you could sell somebody a car, even though they already have 20 brand new vehicles sitting in their driveway. You could still sell them yet another. And even though they do not need it whatsoever, but you have like this gift of gab, I'm hearing, but in a good way. You don't have a snaky car salesman energy. And sorry if anyone watches me that's a car salesman. Not every car salesman is snaky, but I personally dealt with one, and he totally lied to me about many, many things and screwed me over big time because I was young and didn't know any better and went alone. And he took advantage of that, which is really sad, but it happens. But not everyone is like that, and I understand that. But you have this really amazing gift of gab, persuasion, and influence over others in a very positive way. You positively influence people to be more positive, to heal, to grow, and to, you know, want to wake up more to sacred knowledge and wisdom. And this Five of Cups, whatever this is that you need to forgive, for some of you, it could be some kind of loss. I'm hearing for some of you, someone may have died and you're angry at that person, and you need to forgive whatever it was that happened that took them out of this world. Like, say, okay, my dad, he overdosed on, and this was before people were overdosing like every other day. Okay, this was 8 years ago. He overdosed on alcohol and Xanax. And I was so fucking pissed at him because he promised me that he would live forever. And he lied. And I'm about to cry right now because, and I've done a lot of healing, but just talking about that's triggering me to remember how upset that made me. And I'm tapping into those old energies of how upset I used to be. I used to scream and yell and punch my pillow and swear at him and tell him how angry I was at him, that he lied to me and he didn't live forever and he's gone now, and how could he do this to me? And it took me a long time to finally forgive myself, forgive him for the wrongs that he, you know, the wrong choices that he made. And through all of that forgiveness and releasing, it helped me to see and understand more behind why that happened, because then I was able to open up more to my dad's spirit on the other side. And he's been able to share with me a lot of the things that he was going through while he was alive that led him into that abyss, that dark pit of darkness that he never came out of. You know what I mean? So maybe for some of you, you actually lost someone and you feel the way that they died could have been kept from happening if they would have made better choices or different decisions, okay? And if that's the case, you guys have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive whatever that was that happened, because you're, like I said, you're just going to hold on to this grudge, and it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing like a fucking tumor. You know what I mean? Until it takes you over entirely, until it's filling up the whole inside of your body, and that's all that's in there. You know what I mean? And then you're full of disease, illness, darkness, negativity, and then anything can happen from that point. Then your health can start deteriorating physically from that point. You know what I mean? So please, you guys, forgive whatever this is and release and let this go. Move on. It's time. Yeah, you're focusing too much on whatever this loss is here. Whether it was a person or not, you're focusing too much on this loss and mourning over this when you should, you know, I don't want to say you should be done mourning, because I can't say that. It's different for everyone on time frames, but Spirit is saying you need to be done mourning whatever this is, or focusing on this loss, and move forwards here by releasing. You're not only releasing this negativity and this resentment and anger within you, but you're also releasing yourself. You're freeing yourself, okay? Wow, you guys, so we're already at an hour. So let me just pull a couple more to just... No, you know what? They're saying a couple of these. So let's pull a couple from the Psychic Abilities deck really quick to end this reading for you guys. So Spirit, what is the last things you want to say to my soul family here about this reading? One flipped over. Hold on. All right, so... that was upside down. Metamorphosis. You have extreme power to change into anything you want in this life. Did you hear me? You have the power to change into anything you want to be in this life, period. That means that you are an amazing manifester. No kidding with that Ace of Pentacles coming out. You can manifest being a billionaire if that's what you want. If you want to be famous, you can manifest it. These just fell in my lap. If you want to live in a giant mansion, you can manifest that. If you want a freaking Bugatti, you can manifest that, okay? Do not White Witch on the back of the deck. All right, so you're somebody that's very connected to nature. You're very tuned in with Mother Earth. The nature elemental spirits are tapped in with you. You might be into candle magic, natural magic, earth magic kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, and this metamorphosis, it gives me shapeshifter energy. So you guys could be some kind of shapeshifter or something as well. Starseed energy. So your crown chakra has blockages, all right? So you guys need to address that your crown chakra at the very top of your head has some blockages. So does your sacral chakra. So like I said, watch some meditations for that on YouTube, or do your own meditation, pray, ask Archangel Metatron to clear your chakras for you. Sorry, I think I'm bumping the camera. Sorry, guys. You guys are a timeline jumper or a soul jumper, and you jump timelines in the astral realm. So listen, I do this too, and I'm just going to say, all right, and then I'll just tell you guys really quick. The last card you got was you are beginning a new cycle, all right? So the whole timeline jumper thing, soul jumper, I'm one of those too. And what that means, and this is how you'll know if that message is for you. If you often have dreams about yourself living all these different lives, surrounded by some dreams, you know, and every dream, you're in a different house, you're in a different car, you're surrounded by different people, you're doing different things in different areas. This is a straight up signal to you, and these dreams are vivid and seem very real, and you wake up kind of disoriented or confused, like, man, that dream was so real. That was weird. Why was that so real? Why did that seem so real? Okay, that is definitely a huge sign for you that you are actually in the astral realm and you live multiple different lifetimes all at once. Okay, all of your lifetimes are coexisting at the same time, and you live as who you are, but living out a different life experience in multiple dimensions all at the same time. I don't know how else better to describe that. And when you dream, it's not every single night, but when you dream about living these other lives, it's like you just get to peek into what's happening in these other dimensions with you and what's going on with you in these lifetimes. It's like you get to like snoop in a way, or like peek in on yourself in these other lifetimes to just kind of like check up and be like, oh, so that's what I'm doing over there. And oh, that's what I'm doing over there. That's interesting. You know what I mean? And it's because of who you are at a soul level. Okay, you're not from here. You're a star seed, I was picking up. So, you're supposed to be living all of these multiple lifetimes at once, because it's like, instead of just living once, you're living like 100 different lifetimes at once in order to elevate you to where you need to be at right here and right now in this lifetime, in this dimension. Okay, it's all connected. All right. And then you are beginning a new cycle. Yeah, you definitely are. Like I said, you guys are being like big time with this Merlin card, even was talking about it. You're being initiated in further, leveled up, rebirthed, okay, into like a whole new person, being opened up to more knowledge and wisdom from your spirit guides and all of that. So this is a big level up for you guys, and I'm really excited. And I hope these messages find whoever needs them. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm always sending love, light, and healing. Sorry this got a little long, but sometimes there's just deeper messages that need to come out, and it's going to take me longer to get them out. Plus, when I shuffle on camera, it also takes me longer. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit so you guys can see me shuffle. And then other times I'll try to like make it shorter and not show me shuffle, and, you know, and just mix it up. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.